It's the 14th of February 2020. Yes, I ought to remind you that. However, it's a very cold Friday morning. So I have someone very special to make sure that he hits up your morning, and he'll also be hitting up your evening because he has something special in store for you. And I'm talking about none other than OS. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. Can I
Good morning.
you? How have you been?
I'm well. I'm very well.
Thank you so much for making time.
You're welcome.
You promised to serenade my viewers at least with a sentence of your best hit, like one of your best songs, that which you were like, that one, I outdid myself. Take it away.
To love you, Yanziba Maso. Love you, Abalala Simalaba. And love you, Yanziba Maso. Abalala Siwagala. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
I'm sure they're totally serenaded, but that was just like a hint, eh?
Of course.
But how have you been doing OS? I'll just call you that, Omulangira Suuna.
You can simply call me OS.
OS, yes. How have you been? How has music been for you? A majority would say that this guy is now, it was a turbulent time a few years back for you,
Yeah.
but now you're back with a bang, especially now that you have a collabo with Spice Diana. How has it been for you?
You know, my music journey, like 6 years back, hasn't been really a good one. But I've been trying to find a way of stomping back into the industry, you know. Some stuff happened a few years back when I reverted to Islam. A lot of things changed in my life, especially my career was so much affected. And I had to look for a way to come back on my feet and see how I can really fight and get relevant again, you know. But I thank God. I think I consider myself one of the luckiest artists that Uganda has ever made because it is only me in this whole music industry that has gone down for so long and then picked myself up.
Yeah.
Of course, with the will of the mighty God.
Right.
And the love of my fans. My loyal fans, they managed to pick me up,
Yeah.
and really gave me another chance,
Yeah.
and gave me a platform that I'm riding on right now. I thank you, my fans. Thank you so much.
Right. And it's critical that you've mentioned even your spirituality played a key role in making sure that you're now, back to the scene, so to speak. But over and above that, we know that music is not a very lucrative space within the country.
Yeah.
There's a lot that, ought to be done, so to speak, to make sure that artists like you can say that, now music is indeed paying off. But over and above that, what is it that you are making sure that you do this time round differently so that you stay afloat and successful in that regard? Because we don't want to see you going back down again.
I know. You know, music is music. It is the same umbrella. It doesn't change. It's the same game, but always different days come. The only thing that I think I have changed in this game is trying to be versatile in my styles, in the music styles. I do different music styles to suit every audience.
Yeah.
You know, we have different audiences and flavors. You know, we have this teenager audience.
Yes.
And you know, these teenager artists, upcoming artists are teens. They have come, they have stormed to the industry, they have got to the charts, and we still have to compete with them.
Right.
So what you have to do, you have to be versatile. You have to know how to do everything
Right.
in this era. So that is my.
Okay. All right. And then before we get into, of course, the latest release that you've had with Spice Diana,
Yeah.
let's talk about the money a little bit. A majority of musicians who come into the space, they think it's just about the talent, but also being frugal in money management is very important. So what is it for you that you'll do this time round differently to ensure that you indeed, get your money aspect right?
I'm trying to build a team of guys that can really back me up, you know, because I cannot do this alone. Um, in the past years, I was doing this alone, and I realized that it's too heavy for me to climb that um, big mountain alone. So I had to sit back and start to fix those weak points, you know. So I'm trying to build a team, a strong team of guys that can really ride with me. The people that can advise me, the people that can stand into my face and tell me this is wrong, this is right. Everybody needs that. So that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm sure by the end of this year, I will have to hold a very big concert because I am seeing a ray of hope where I'm going.
Speaking of concerts, looking at every avenue that we see musicians leveraging on, of course, concerts, of course, releasing singles, launching albums, where do musicians make their money? Do you actually make a back, or do you have return on investments whenever you hold concerts? Where do you make your money as a musician?
That's a very simple question, but it has a wide explanation. But I'll try to cut it short. A musician, we have different types of musicians. There are these ones we call well-decorated musicians, whereby you're a producer, you're a songwriter, you are a stage performing artist. Me, I'm all that. So I can write and get money. I can produce a song in studio and get money. I can go to another studio and play a guitar or piano and get money. I can play the drums and get money. Get? But you can find an artist who just survives on just performance, you know? Yes. And if that musician doesn't perform, they don't eat.
Okay.
But me, I also do other business ventures. Like I farm. I'm a farmer. I love farming, you know. Yes, and I deal in property and used cars.
Okay.
There's money there.
Right.
And I advise all artists to do that. You have to invest out of the music box.
Right.
Because music is like an attire.
Yeah.
When you wear it a lot, it wears out.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Nuggets of wisdom there. That was heavy. You need to be versatile. You need to make sure that you spread your wings in the
you have
music
to
scene
expand
and
your
outside
horizons.
as well.
Yes.
Expand your horizons. Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I hope you've taken notes, just in case you're an artist within the country, even outside the country. So Suuna, as we wrap this up, you have something special coming up tonight.
Yes.
This evening, it's gonna be a Valentine's Day kind of special, an event that you'll be hosting, courtesy of one special lady and many others. Let me just mention her, Spice Diana, because you have collaborated with her just a few days ago.
Yeah.
Tell us more about this particular evening engagement for Valentine's tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is Valentine's Day. I call it Lover's Day. I love calling it Lover's Day because I'm a lover man.
Explains the red pants.
I love red, black, and white. Those are my three colors.
All right.
Yeah. I've held a show at Auto Spa.
Okay.
Tonight is a lover's feel. I've fellow artists that have managed to come and bless the evening, like Eddie Awe, Chosen Becky, Alan Tonix, Wizo Manizo. Speaking of Wizo Manizo, there's a special way I treat this guy. He's my brother, and even radio we used to be close with him.
Right.
Because we have a song that brought them on chart.
Okay.
And I was the man behind the whole entire project, the audio and video.
Right.
So I asked Wizo to come and bless this evening because I wanted us to perform a song or two.
Right.
Yeah.
So what should we be expecting from that particular kind of event? Is it just performances? What's the special thing for Valentine's?
It's a mix of, it's a cocktail that I have put together to give my fans the best of me. We have a cultural performance
Okay.
and a contemporary performance. It's gonna be just an evening of pure love.
All right.
Yes.
So a cocktail of quite a number of things right there.
I'm
All
calling
right.
upon all lovers
Yes.
to turn up in big numbers at Auto Spa, Munyonyo. You know me, I'm one of the artists that have many love songs.
Yes.
Yes. So
All right. So let's talk about the tickets as we wrap this up. How much should I put aside to make sure that I do attend tonight's event?
you don't seem to have a Valentine. Do you have a Valentine?
I do. I'm a
You do?
married woman.
That's good. Big up to you, Musaja.
So how much are the tickets going
The tickets go for 20K general,
for? Okay.
50K VIP, and a table for 5 goes for 500K.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Suuna, for coming through. We wish you nothing but the best tonight.
Thank you.
Please make time to come back again.
Thank you.
We'll be keen on your musical journey as
Thank you
you
so much.
bounce back to the scene.
Thank you so
All
much.
right. Well, that's OS Omulangira Suuna right here on Morning at NTV. You can tag him directly, of course, on his social media handles to get more on him. All right. Well, at this point in time, we do have Stephen Bide on standby. He's in downtown, interacting with you as well with the traders, just to see what is it that they're doing special to make sure that they back, yes, and bank on this particular big day to make a